Good day, class. Today we are looking at the relationship between photosynthesis and the respiration. So first of all, we ask ourselves, what is photosynthesis? And then later we come back to ask ourselves what respiration is. Now we say photosynthesis is the process whereby photosynthetic plant uses simple inorganic substances to produce complex organic substances. And then we know photo means light, therefore with the help of light. Now, in this situation, what are some of the simple inorganic substances we are talking about? Some of the simple inorganic substances are carbon dioxide, we have oxygen, we have water, and then etc. etc. Now, so the combination of this with the help of sunlight will make us produce complex organic substance. And then what is the complex organic substance we are talking about? C6H12O6. Okay, that is glucose. So in this process, we want to write the chemical equation for photosynthesis. So follow me as we deal with the chemical equation for photosynthesis. Okay. Therefore, we say carbon dioxide plus water will give us C6H12O6 plus oxygen. And then we want to balance the equation. Therefore, we fix 6 here. We fix 6 here. Then we fix 6 there. Balancing the equation. Alright. Now, in this process, the relationship between photosynthesis and the respiration, mind you that here there is sunlight. And then chlorophyll as well. Because the chlorophyll contains an organelle called chloroplast. The chloroplast contains chlorophyll, which is the green pigment that will be able to tap energy from the sun for food to be, prepared. So this is the glucose we are talking about. Okay. Now, in another process, we want to know respiration as well. So let's define respiration. We say that respiration is the breakdown of complex food substances into simple forms with or without oxygen to produce energy. Okay, so therefore let's look at respiration in the presence of oxygen. So we say that we have C6H12O6 plus O2 will give us CO2 plus H2O plus 38 ATP. Now, ATP is the energy. That is the main product we want because we say that the ultimate goal of respiration is to produce energy. Now, let me pull it from this part of the lesson. In the other lesson, we learned that every cell, being it a plant cell or an animal cell, contains nucleus, cytoplasm, and then a cell membrane. Every living cell contains a nucleus, cytoplasm, and then a cell membrane. Now, mind you, another organelle every cell contains is the mitochondria. And then we say that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of a cell. Therefore, if the powerhouse of the cell contains enough energy or produces enough energy, then in respiration, the more the organism have mitochondria, the more the organism can produce enough energy for us. So if one organism is eats 1 mole of this glucose, it will result in 38 ATP. Therefore, if the organism eats 10 moles of glucose, it will result in 380 ATP. So the more you eat, the more you get energy. We know that they've been telling us if you go to the gym, you get more energy. And some people, they are running, you ask them, why are you running? They say to get energy. I'm so sorry. The more you eat, the more you get energy. And then respiration has, showed us that. So let's look at the relationship here. Now look at simple inorganic substances are being combined to form complex organic substance. But in respiration, these same complex organic substance with the help of oxygen are being broken down to produce this simple inorganic substance as well. Therefore, the relationship between photosynthesis and the respiration is when you eat, or plants will produce the food, and then respiration will break down the food for us. Mind you, both plants and animals undergo respiration. So when you eat, you break it down, and then plants will produce the food. When organism goes for the food, it will break it down. So autotrophs will produce the food, and then heterotrophs will go for the food, and then it will be breaking down as well. So that is the relationship between photosynthesis and the respiration. Thank you for your time, and then hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.